What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JY. We've got another deck profile for you. So we're at UK Nationals 2022 in Sheffield, and we're with Pasha, and you finished top 32, right?
Yeah, that's right.
What'd you play?
Adventure Dragon League.
Adventure Dragon League.
Yep.
What made you pick that deck?
I played the deck when it was still broken, when LP was around, and then it was a bit unfortunate after it got banned, but I just felt like it was a good meta call. Plays really well into the punk decks and seemed to be a lot of that, so it was, yeah, that's why.
Awesome, okay, and what was your record after Swiss?
X1-2.
Okay, so what, 7 wins?
7 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses.
Okay, cool. And you made it all the way to top 32, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, let's see the deck.
Cool, so we have...
This is a big pile. How many did you play?
60 cards.
60, okay, let's go.
We'll start with the hand traps. So
do you mind flipping the cards the other way?
Oh yeah, sorry.
No worries, all good.
My bad. Start with the hand traps, just standard stuff. 3 Ash.
It's easy if you hold the deck upside down,
Yeah,
no worries.
3 Nib.
Yeah.
3 Vela.
Yeah.
Gamma package. Imperm package. Droplets. And this was the hand traps. Logic behind it, to be honest with you, it's just things that pair well with Nibiru, and the droplet main deck I feel like it's just a bit essential because the deck doesn't play into Flunder too well. But other than that, yeah, it was just overall good balance. Imperm's always great, even if you top deck it going second. Light targets for the Chaos Ruler, including this, so yeah, just an overall good package. And a lot of the times in the branded matchup, it ended up coming up that you can just hold a single Gamma for the Lubellion, because pressure it, but yeah. That's it for the hand traps. It was a good game, that Despia guy though.
And what, it wasn't good against...
Nah, it was. I beat one in Swiss and I lost to one, and I lost to it in Top Cut. So it was a bit unfortunate, but no, it was a good game. We played the adventure package, so standard stuff, 3 water.
Sorry, if you don't mind. Just,
yeah, oh my god,
yeah,
that's so bad at it. 3 Enchantress, Griffin, Fateful, Dracobite, 3 Right, and the Foolish Burial, which is later on I'll show you in the one-offs. So just standard stuff. It's the best engine. It makes the deck work in a way that otherwise I feel like loses consistency or power when you play it pure. With that in mind, yeah, you just kind of get to piece the combo back together where you lost LP and it kind of runs. After that, you got just some one-offs on the Rose Dragon package, just when you do Hulk plays. So with the Hulk plays, basically you just most of the time end up going, resolve the Brave combo, and any kind of normal summon like Black Metal Dragon or any kind of just 2-card Dragon combo will get you into the Hulk line. The Rose Dragons replenish what you lost to get into it, and you just end up generating more advantage. And then for one-off spells, we got the Foolish called by 1-for-1, followed by the Boot Sector and the Dragon Ravine. All essentials really. Foolish Barrel is very versatile because even if you say open the Enchantress and you don't need it to send, you can still dump Absoluta. Comes up a lot with Gamma Bait, which is really good. 1-for-1, just another copy of Black Metal Dragon basically. I had a game where I actually ended up using it to get into an Effect Veiler, just to turn my Chaos Ruler into a Hot Red, and then I was able to push from there. Call by the Grave is just essential, especially with so much branded and stuff happening. Followed by 3 Quick Launch for the Rocket Engine, 3 Tracer, 1 Synchron, 1 Recharger, 1 Absoluta. That's it for the Rocket Engine. Just had to trim it down just to be able to fit hand traps. Other than that, it pretty much does work because after you resolve turn 1 combo, you normally end up burning your Dragon Ravine anyway in your 1 of Absoluta, so it's fine. You can afford to just play the 1. It was a nice extender, but you can also just prevent yourself from breaking. And then we have the extenders, so just 3 Noctivision. Fantastic card, came up all day. I was able to chain block things, extend through things, because this plus any dragon normal summon can just unbreak a whole hand. At games where I opened, say, just Rocket Recharger on its own with this, able to then just use the Noctivision to go full combo. And then we have the normal summons. So black metal package, just pretty standard really. You play it because it interacts with the Brave Engine better. Safer it doesn't because of the restrictions on right. This plus right is full combo. You just go straight into a Hulk and then there's kind of curtains from there. And then we have Chaos Engine, so 3 space.
Yep.
The white, the black, the 1 safer, and the 1 Levianer
Nice.
for the last card.
Okay.
Basically pretty standard. People say that playing the safer is arguably not the right idea, but I feel like when you're playing 60 cards, you're not always necessarily going to see Adventure Engine. So it's just there to basically provide versatility. Some hands you have, that's one hand I had in the tournament that was really broken, is I opened this in a 1-for-1. So I went 1-for-1 pitching the safer, and then I was able to revive the safer with the black, with the red MD later, and then use its effect anyway. And the Chaos Space is just fantastic, best card, just best card. You can still recycle Strike a Dragon with it, so even though it's at 1, it's still pretty good for the recursion, and then you end up doing lines through that, which is good. Extra deck, start with the Synchros, so 1 Shooting Riser, 1 Borrowload Savage, 1 Chaos Ruler, 1 Hot Red, 1 Burn the Flare. Pretty standard stuff. This is just fantastic with the Hulk, you just send it. There's a few other interchangeable pieces in the side deck that I use for this as well. Savage is just great 8 negate. This is busted. This most versatile card. Every time I resolve this, I either ended up milling an Enchantress or getting the hand trap that I needed to turn the game around. Lines with this are fantastic because it can help you close games. And Baron the Flow goes Baron the Flow. We'll go for the links. So 1 Striker, 1 Pisty, 1 Hulk, Dark Charmer, Romulus, Spheres, Quad Borrow. This is it for the link 1s and 2s. Basically, Striker standard. Hulk obviously because you're playing the Rose Dragon package. Charmer is fantastic. I had a game actually where I ended up playing against the Punktherium deck, and the guy had gone. He basically had sent his Souls to Grave, so I was able to basically go make Charmer, battle phase, rob the battle phase, beat over his souls, and then rob it back to be able to use the draw effect, and then that helped me push for a game in terms of making negation. And then link 3 is Triple Blessed. One the no choke and get it. 1 access, 1 Borland.
Okay.
Borland's a fantastic tower. A lot of people, well not a lot of people, but a lot of decks they can't like out it. Or they just have a tough time doing so. So for instance, I played against a Earth Machine earlier. I think it was the Earth Machine on top part. And against
Jacob?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm
Big ginger guy, right?
Yeah.
Jacob,
Yeah, I played Jacob. Shout out to Jacob, he was a sick guy. Basically just ended on Distant Savage, and because you can't negate, can't respond to it, it just gives you so much advantage for free. And obviously not being able to be destroyed, so like it came in handy against the pops that he gets to the, what do you call it? F machine stuff. So that's it for the extra deck. Side deck is where it got a bit techie. I was really unsure about it. I know there was a lot of Mystic Mind stuff going around, but my logic was that not to go for it, even though you play 60 cards and you can afford to do the deck out as a win con. But even with that in mind, when you get to the top tables, you just kind of see anti-spell everywhere. So I figured it's counterproductive. So we just went with 3 draw. Just as the extra hand traps, helps against Flunderies, helps against a lot of the Punk Brave decks. 1 reboot, 1 twin, 3 twins, 1 cosmic, 3 crossout, 1 zombie world, 1 necro world, 1 token collector, and a Scarlight.
Oh, Scarlight, nice. Ever come up?
Yeah.
How many times?
Just the once, but it was very critical. It was in round 7 yesterday. It was actually a pretty insane game. It went like 15-20 minutes overtime because of a judge call. Basically, we were going into time. I had won game 1, he won game 2. It didn't look like I was going to win it, so I scooped, went first, tried to make this. Opponent ended up token collectoring me on my right, and then once I eventually got to this, he chained Ogre, and there was a bit of a fuss about how it would resolve. Ruling turns out to be it wouldn't resolve without effect, so I managed to do a line where I looped Striker Dragon and Rocket Recharger to summon it back, because it's not once per turn, and then pop the token collector to burn for game.
Whoa, wait. Okay, so let me get this right. So you tried to use Scarlight.
Yep.
They ogled it, so it resolves without effect.
Yep.
Then you continued and pissed it back to burn him again.
So we Striker Dragon, yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
So the line was to go, yeah, so we Striker.
Yeah.
Basically, there's an interaction with...
Oh, Striker Recharger.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. Jeez.
So Striker Recharger, revive this, and then because you still had the token collector, just burn it.
Yeah, that's sick, man.
Yeah, so it did come up,
Yeah.
have to say. Really saved it.
Awesome, and any shout-outs?
Yeah, shout out to Joe for loaning me the job list for this event. I saw mine too early. Shout out to my 3v3 team, Team DDD. We came third out of 52 yesterday as well with Jamie and Karan, who's somewhere in another event right now. Shout out to all the guys from my locals at Pit, locals at Calamity. Shout out to Darwin for coming top 64 as well with Despia. And I'm forgetting any others if there are any. Sorry.
Cool, no worries.
That's
Thank
it,
you.
man.
See you soon.
See you.